Assalamu alaikum, Priya Darshak. You're watching Business Talk, and my name is Sufi. As usual, we talk about business, and tonight we're talking about another business. We're talking about Gala Dinner, Asian Restaurant Takeaway Award. And you know, when I love talking about catering stuff, and I like talking about property. Tonight we're talking about, again, one of my favorite subjects is about catering. As camera matram Asian Restaurant Takeaway Award, after on the television addiction, Arta Asian Restaurant Takeaway Award. It's happening on the O2 Continental Hotel on the 30th of September this year. I'm a founder of Chef Online and a managing director, also founder Arta. And what's so unique about this show? So let's introduce my guest who's here with me, Muhammad Munim Salik. Munim Bhai, Assalamu alaikum. I call you Salik Bhai. I always get confused with Salik and Munim Bhai. Salik Bhai, thank you for coming. It's a short notice, and I'm really excited. The first thing I'm excited about is basically about the trophy I can see in front of me. I think this is the first time it's happening in the live TV show. Your trophy was shown. Am I right?
Absolutely. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sufi Bhai, for having this program today. Yes, it's the first time you are actually showing it live.
So it is actually exclusive showing on ATN?
Absolutely, you are indeed. Yes.
Okay.
How does it look?
It's fantastic. Obviously, I can't touch it because I probably you instruct me to touch with the glove. But it does. It looks nice. So obviously, we're going to talk about the trophy. Why is it costing so much money? And we getting a lot of feedback.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Spending a lot of money on the trophy.
Let me ask you a question. You are always asking the question. I'm going to ask you a question now. So, looking at that trophy, what do you think?
Well, I'm a businessman, and if I haven't got a restaurant, and if I had a restaurant, I would love to win that trophy. And I was saying to some of your guests today, everyone inviting me to go to their restaurant. I said, I only go if you win the trophy. So trophy with the kiaimu, and same time hayoai magna, which is so I think Salik, but let's I'm not sure if the control room has got the footage of your journey of your Arta. Are we ready to watch the footage? No, we're not ready. We'll be showing any minute.
Sure.
So are you ready? Let's have a look at the footage of the Arta roadshow.
Arta Asian Restaurant and Takeaway Awards.
We're going to be showing you something new, innovative and really exciting in the Asian catering industry.
Arta is not just another award ceremony. Arta is unique. Arta is ambitious. Arta is unparalleled.
It isn't just a competition or just any old award ceremony. Arta isn't about one special night or one specific accolade. It is, in fact, revolutionize and modernize the culinary industry in unimaginable ways forever.
The inaugural Arta event is in recognition, celebration and elevation of the UK's South Asian culinary industry. A nationwide initiative to discover the Indian catering sector's unsung heroes.
It's about transparency, it's about engagement, it's the peers who will decide who they want to nominate, it's about client engagement, it's about working with media partnership.
Salik Bhai, we just seen the footage of the Arta journey, how it started, a year ago. And I remember a year ago when you said that we're going to do the show next year. My God, but it's happened so quickly. Can you just talk about that briefly about that? I mean, what was in your mind on that time? Why did you want to do Arta, another award? We also have so many awards in our community. And can you just talk about that a little bit?
I mean, Arta now, obviously it seems yesterday when we had the media launch or the nomination launch. The idea came from us, we have a national platform, Chef Online, and based on this we've got a good number of businesses they're trading on. Yes, there are a lot of other award programs, and most of the programs and all of them are doing their level best from their own way of promoting the industry. For us, we want to do the same, play a small part, and try to recognize the hard work that the catering industry, the people involved in it does. Being in the same business, having the same sort of, we also have to survive with the restaurants. If the restaurant don't survive, we don't survive. It's as simple as that. There has been a lot of struggle with staff shortage. There are crises with a lot of different issues within the industry. And it's a way of highlighting some of those issues, at the same time promoting it as well. So, we are struggling, but at the same time, there are a lot of success stories that we need to promote, and we need to encourage the future generations as well. And ATA is setting its own benchmark. For example, since our media launch, we've been around the country. We had probably 30, 40 smaller regional shows. By going around the country, it gave us an opportunity to talk to people, see firsthand how people are struggling and the problem the industry is facing. At the same time, we were able to see a lot of beautiful, well-established businesses around the country that they are doing extremely well. And a lot of people are changing and adapting, and these are the changing and the adaptation and how they are surviving in this very difficult market is what we really want to, put forward, and hopefully that the younger generation and the future generation can look toward it and trying to, find a way of making this industry a success.
Yeah, I remember I was in one of your program quite a while ago, and you mentioned about the shortage of staff, and you wanted to promote the car industry for benefit of that. So I think, like, even though as I said, we have few of our organization who's doing award show, but actually, Sintakole, we have over 12,000 restaurants. So even of 10%, it doesn't actually affect any show, does it? So we actually need a lot more to promote.
Yeah, there are a lot of success stories. The industry is still big. Yes, there are restaurants closing. Very, very, very often restaurants are closing, changing head, they're converting to other cuisine and stuff. But we still have a industry that we can salvage. We still need to make it work. We need to make the industry survive. One of the things that we've done is, for example, as part of our journey, we have done regional cook-offs, which you are probably aware of, and you've been to one or two of them. And by doing these cook-offs, we were able to work with regional colleges. So we've done a lot of our cook-offs in professional skilled kitchens. And what we realize is there are a lot of facilities around. It's only if we can access that facilities, if we can work with these colleges, then maybe there are ways of we can also look toward the changes. We can embrace changes, and there are a lot of changes are happening, and this could be one way of introducing the industry with the regional colleges and vice versa.
Sorry, but just go to the support you've got. What kind of support have you actually received so far from the organization? I've been to a couple of cook-off. We're going to show a couple of footage in a minute, and basically the viewer can see at home how this was. And what kind of support you had, and let's see what kind of support you had, and I can ask you what improvement you could make.
Absolutely. Okay.
No, talk about what support. Sorry.
When we talk about support, without support, we would be nowhere. It's all about participation. It's all about engagement. For example, today we had the London Cook-Off. It's the judges. They played a crucial part, and it's the judges who made it happen. It's the participant by coming in. They made it happen. So it's about engagement. It's about everyone participating. It's about everyone taking part in it. When we talk about support, we've done so many roadshows that people I don't even know, I've never met, and so many people I haven't met, and these are the people. They've organized events in their restaurants, they provided food, they called people over and had meetings. And it goes to show that there are people out there who cares for the industry, who want something to be done. And a lot of those people has been so supportive that you just cannot thank them enough. It's like someone you don't even know. They're organizing an event in their restaurant, they're calling people, they're providing catering, the food, and not charging for it as well. And this is the type of support that we have. And by having that support, it was possible for us to go around the country and promote ATA.
Okay. We're going to see footage of Cambridge for your cook-off. Let's have a look at that one, and we'll talk about the Cambridge one in a minute, how this went as well. So let's have a look at the Cambridge one.
delight, very popular dish.
My dish is a chicken dish.
The dish that we made today is a signature dish. It's an authentic Bengali dish.
New dish, and it's something different. It's unique. It's from South Indian.
I would like to thank the organizer program. It was such a beautiful cook-off.
I'd like to thank our customers who have played a key part recommending and nominating us for this award and this cook-off.
What a fantastic Salik, but we just saw in the cook-off. So the food looks so delicious. Sorry, apologies. Actually in Corby, not Cambridge. It's Corby. It's actually happening in Corby in Northampton. And if you want to talk to us, you can call us on the studio. You can call us on the studio. We're talking about not about the staff shortage or anything. We're talking about catering award show, gala dinner show. So Salik bhai, how was that? I mean, that was like fantastic. You know, how do you feel when you go to that kind of event when your people are supporting you?
Right. This is Trisham College. Now that's in Corby.
That's in Corby, yeah.
That's in Corby. Now it's the summertime. Schools are closed. The universities are closed. Colleges are closed, and Trisham College was kind enough to facilitate us during this holiday period, and that goes to shows that even the colleges are willing to cooperate, participate, help us. You know, if we can approach the right way, yeah. And that's absolutely this is what's happened. Our judges, the college provided judges as well, and they were very, very impressed, and I was very impressed with the skills and the presentation of the young dynamic chefs that who came around. There are still, we still have a bit of a fear factor of coming to competitions. I think it's probably not many of us has been to in professional institutions, so that could be a fear factor. But everyone that turned up, they all enjoyed, and it's been fantastic to see that, you know, we can produce skill, we can produce beautifully presented food, and the quality of food are exceptionally well. You know, so it's there.
So I always said about this. Chef we usually sometimes neglect older generation neglect kortam. But actually it's a very skillful job. So we want more young people to join in the catering, and you know, to not just benefit for them, but they can have their own business. After official Monday to Friday, we've seen so many young kids now. They're coming from a restaurant. They have professional jobs at a restaurant because to have their own profit and, you know, their lifestyle. So. And another thing, I'm going to go into the next segment. We're going to have Akhtar Bhai join us because Akhtar Bhai is a nation
Absolutely.
So just before we go to the next segment, trophy tab. What so we're going to talk about entertainment as well. You know what you actually. I don't want to give everything away to people, but a trophy positive and negative. Right? Positives in it, obviously money talks, isn't it? So negative is why are you spending so much money? What's so good for I spoke to you about this before, but why are you spending so much money on this trophy? And when I believe for enough, to justify
right. We are trying to establish a symbol, an icon. And if you look at the World Cup, if you look at the FA Cup, it's all symbolic icons. It's not how much it costs, but it's the way it's done. And we want this trophy to be a symbol of art. We want this to be an iconic trophy where we should recognize the hard work that we do. We need to recognize the celebration. You know, it's a bit of everything, everything in it. And if you look at it, it's such a unique piece that it personally gives me a great pleasure to look at this and see that, you know, chefs, flame, represent the industry. And it's also been commissioned by one of the world's renowned trophy makers, and this is a unique piece, and this would be a symbol for many years to come. So and it's actually an icon. It's an icon.
Let's talk about you have how many regions you have on to get this. How many regions you had total?
We have 16 regions around the country.
So out of 16, how many people are entitled to eat trophy fiber chances of money?
Right.
Obviously, you don't know who's going to win.
No, sure.
When a restaurant governor join us, but so you can explain to them.
the way it has worked is when we opened nominations, we had over 2,800 businesses which were nominated by the consumers.
Gosh.
So that's the numbers were nominated. It doesn't mean to say
And this is nominated by the customer, not the restaurant?
No, by the customers. And then not everyone, we were not fortunate enough to register everyone to participate, but we had over 1,800 businesses who registered to participate. So that is a huge, huge number. Out of them, what we've done is then we've looked at the consumer feedback, i.e. they were scoring on quality of food, quality of service, value for money. Then we also looked at social media reviews, for example, Google, TripAdvisor, food hygiene. And so that was the other areas that we looked at. And now we went on and done the cook-off. So we went around the nation and we've done cook-offs, and combination of all three elements that will go to the final judging. And then the judges will decide who has deservedly won. The different category we have is, obviously we have the champion of champion, then we will be looking...
So this is champion of champion?
Absolutely. Then we'll be looking at 16 regional winners. So we'll have 16 regional winners.
16 regional.
This would be the singular winners crest. Then
again, these are not cheap. These are quite expensive as well. I mean, if you don't want to talk about the price, it doesn't matter. But would you like to?
Well, these, in reality, if you look at, if you go and hold the Oscar, the actual Oscar trophy, then these are the same. It went with the same technique of the white and whatever. If you look at Oscar, it's just the design is different. Other than this, the whole process is same. So you're comparing something with the world's best.
So why you want to achieve something like you want to achieve on 30th of September, they want to get like basically it's like a Hollywood Oscar show moto. This is what we're expecting from you.
Absolutely, we want to celebrate.
So it's not going to be just, sorry to interrupt you, it's not going to be just when I say normal show, it's not going to be one of those, we do in 5-star hotel and just literally entertainment and awards. It's not going to be like that.
No,
it's going to be slightly different.
It's about having enjoying the day. It's about celebrating the industry. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very exciting. I mean, we've got, we've got Ainsley Harriott, who's a very well-known celebrity TV chef. He's hosting the event. We've got Samantha Simon. She's also a BBC journalist. She's also hosting. We've got Alka Yagnik, who is coming from India with a full
Melody
team.
Queen, isn't he?
Absolutely, to provide us entertainment. So it's going to be a bit of everything, and it's going to be a day to remember.
Okay, and are we expecting a lot of limousine and things like that?
Hopefully
people
hopefully we are. I mean, the venue itself is one of the biggest ballroom arena in Europe. It holds around about 2,500 people sitting, so it's a big massive arena, and we've made arrangement for over 2,000 people on the day.
Okay,
so we have a huge arrangement.
So what time is actually your event starts?
Okay, so the events are going to be in two parts. We're going to have a pre-event. Normally people
what is the pre-event?
Pre-event is like we're going to do all the networking, meet and greet.
Okay, so
that's before the
canopy and things like that.
Canopy, starter, dessert, whatever you want to call it. We're going to have this before the event. We are hopeful that it's going to be a day out. So we are not just going to a show, it's going to be a day out, a day of celebration.
Day to remember, basically.
A day to remember. So what we'll be doing on the day is we'll be everyone.
Okay, Salih, but we're going to come back to you about this. It's very excited, and I'm very excited. I'm going to touch the trophy in a minute. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back after the break. আমরা ব্রেকের বাদে আমরা নতুন গেস্ট আইবা আপনারা লগে আমরা মাতমু about this আরটা কিভাবে মানে কিলা এক্সাইটিং সময় যারা কিভাবে তারা একটা আরো আগুয়ে নিবা অত সময় মাতমু. So stay with us, please.